Welcome back, everybody. Dren608 plays. We're playing Baldur's Gate 3 here. I'm definitely going to go to camp, but I think I'm going to go ahead and do a short rest first. That gets us all back to full hit points. Well, we're going to go to camp. I don't know if I'm going to actually take a long rest, but I'm going to go to camp and see if I don't have some cutscenes and things that should be going on here. Hoping so. Possibly talking to people. Like, here's Lae'zel. Let's have a talk with Lae'zel.
The curse is broken and the shadows are lifting. In time, these lands will heal.
Okay. She doesn't have a lot to say. Astarion probably doesn't have much else to say either.
Discussion.
I've got a sword I want to give you.
I never saw myself as a banisher of shadows before. I was always more of a lurker-in, historically.
Okay. He doesn't have anything to say. Gale? You're probably going to talk to me about the Netherstone.
We've done rather a good thing here. A welcome change to gift this land a sliver of hope amongst so much despair.
Okay. So it doesn't look like I'm going to have any big conversations here. That's my girlfriend. I talked to my girlfriend last. That's my other girlfriend. I talked to her later. Oh, I need to go talk to Wyll. He's got an exclamation point, so I need to go talk to Wyll. Hey, Wyll.
Gods be damned. With that parasite in his brain, Father could wreak untold havoc in the Absolute's name.
Yep.
Should Baldur's Gate fall to the Absolute, every one of the coast cities will be ripe for the plucking. We're not just fighting for our cure. We're fighting for my father. We're fighting for the Gate. We're fighting for all of Faerun.
Should we find out what the whole truth? Let's ask the other questions first. You know about Gortash and Orin?
I'd never heard tell of, but Gortash I know. Or know of, more precisely. A self-styled strategic advisor to Baldur's Gate's peers. A bit player with dreams of a leading role, the way Father told it. He had no use for Gortash, and even less for his advice. I don't remember much beyond that. But where these chosen are concerned, I have a suspicion we're about to know more than we'd like.
Yeah, I am too. Where will they take him?
Worm's Rock Fortress. All travelers to Baldur's Gate flow through it. It serves as headquarters for the Flaming Fist, and their commander, my father.
Okay.
The Absolute's army's on the march. Gods forbid a tadpole Grand Duke throw open the gates for them.
Okay. Alright, let's find out the story of Wyll, shall we?
Yes, but first a question. If your home were under siege, what would you sacrifice to save it?
That goes my life if it meant keeping the residents safe.
As would I. And more. I was 17. Father, older Ravengard, had just been named a Grand Duke and was called away to Elturel to help settle a dispute. That's when the cult of the dragon made its move.
Save failed on the religion. Don't even get to add any bonuses. I've never heard of
A
them.
religion devoted to conjuring the most evil of goddesses, the dragon Tiamat. A 10-day after Father left, I heard a whisper as I slept. Duskhawk Hill, the Queen of Chaos awakens. Go alone. I grabbed a rapier and set out. There wasn't a cloud in the sky, yet not a single star was shining. There they were, gathered at the foot of the hill.
Your head tingles. Wyll wants to show you what happened.
Yeah.
In the looming shadow of the mount, 5 groups of 5 figures each encircle a lofty totem. Atop each totem, a dragon's head is carved. and a massive orb held in its mouth. The cultists chant, first softly, then crying to the starless sky. There is a crack of thunder, a gust of wind, and a dragon's white head appears in the storm. The first of Tiamat's 5 heads. As the maelstrom howls, Mizora's lips press to your ear. She will destroy Baldur's Gate. Grant me your soul, and I will give you the power to save it, she whispers.
Yeah, I can see.
She read the terms while 2 devils stood witness. And I said yes. 1 soul for 1 city.
Why should she want to save it?
She didn't. She came on order of her mistress, Zariel. Tiamat made a play for power. Zariel had other plans. That was the most Mizora's ever said. All that mattered was that she got her prize. Another pet added to her warlock menagerie.
What about your father, the Grand Duke?
He returned to an unsuspecting city and a wayward son with a smirking devil at his side. I tried to tell him the truth, but my mouth couldn't form the words. I'd led him to the battlefield, but Mizora had swept it clean. After, he said only 1 word. Go. So I did.
Do I say that that's a brave thing to do? I guess it is.
I don't know that it was brave. I just know that it was right. The moment I agreed, I burned with the fires of Avernus and oozed the rot of Dis. The cultists choked on our poisons and burned from our flames. When we were done, all that remained were 5 greyed orbs atop a pile of ash. My soul was bound, and my lips were sealed.
So you lost your eye?
It is the one scar I ever bore of it. Mizora replaced it with a sending stone. She uses it to track my location and speak from a distance. I could flee to the spine of the world, or the depths of the lower dark, and still never shake her.
Okay.
I understand.
Okay, I'm gonna let him be. Okay, that's easy. Who else do I need to talk to? Halsin? I talked to Lae'zel. Gale, all of them. Where's Halsin? Is he up here? Here's Jaheira.
With haste.
There's Arabella. So Withers has got to be close by. Alright, talk to Jaheira. This is going to be a talking.
I would not linger in this land over long. But whatever your business, I will aid you if I can.
Okay. I need to level you up.
Flattered as I am, you're fully supported as it is.
Take Gale's rest.
At your command.
She just got a bunch of experience. But we have to level her up. Cause, oh my goodness, she's starting off. I get to level her all the way up. Oh my god. This is going to take a while.
Such authority.
Here we go, Jaheira. Got a lot of levels to do with Jaheira. Circle of the land is what she takes, huh? She become a cat, wolf, spider, badger. Natural recover. Expended spell slots while out of combat. Oh, okay. And she gets a cantrip. Guidance, of course. Okay, that's her second level. Circle of the Land. Yes. I think I'll keep her as Circle of the Land. Passive Circle of the Land. And 2 spells that are always prepared. Hold Person and Spike Growth. Mirror Image and Misty Step, I like those. Blur and Silence. Bark Skin and Hold Person. Invisibility and Pass Without Trace. Mirror Image and Spike Growth. Malfested Arrow and Darkness. Web and Misty Step. I like Misty Step. And Mirror Image, which would keep her... Oh, this is a web in the... or... Well, I want to have her have Misty Step, so I think I'm going to take this one, because Mirror Image also helps keep you alive. And she gets spells. Cure Wounds. She doesn't have Healing Word, does she? Yeah, I prefer to have Healing Word, because that's a bonus action. Entangle. Good Berry. Thunderwave. Ice Knife. And only 1 second level spell. Not that second level spell. I think I'll take Moonbeam. Because that's radiant damage. Let's get rid of that. Take that. Good Berry, Thunderwave, Ice Knife, Tangle. I think I want to try Fairy Fire. Four magical berries to your companions. Each one does 1 to 4 hit points. Now let's get rid of that. Let's do Fairy Fire instead. Alright, we're going to change these anyway. I don't know why I'm doing that at this level. And change them once I get her all the way up, right? Okay, so she's going to gain another cantrip. What's her stats look like? Stats aren't really all that great. Her intelligence sucks. Resistance, produce flame, poison. What's resistance do? For 10 turns. It's an action. It's an action. It's an action. Probably produce flame because if you throw it right away, you can get rid of it. Let's take produce flame. Then she gets a feat. So I could take this and she'd get proficiency in ability saving throws for wisdom checks, right? Three skills of her choice. There's none that just gives her... There's nothing here that just gives you wisdom, huh? What is she proficient with? She has already armor, light armor and shield, so she's fine there. I think I'm going to take alert at some point. I don't see any reason to do ability. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to do over with resilient and we're going to up her wisdom to 18. Druid level 5. She gets... She'll attack after making an strike in wild shape. 3 spells unlocked. She's got another passive here, and she got some 3rd level spells like she had before. Circle of the Land. Now I've already taken Circle of the Land Coast. She could get Call Lightning to be automatically there. Daylight and Haste. Ooh, Daylight and Haste. Always prepared. She'd always have a... Oh, she'd always have a haste here. I don't think she's going to get another one before we're done, so I think having an extra haste will be important. Having a haste and daylight, those are good spells. Okay. Level 6. Subclass. She's not held by that. Now she can become a panther and an owlbear. Always like being able to become an owlbear. Alright, that's all she gets there. 7th level. Is this where she gets 4th level spells? She's got a bunch of 4th level spells now. The infamous Ice Storm and Wall of Fire. Gained a passive. Oh, she gets another one. Okay, so I've taken Coast and Grassland. Coast and Grassland. I took Grassland? Daylight and Haste. Oh, so if you double up on them, you get something else. Freedom of Movement and Confusion. Light and Grasping Vine. Greater Invisibility and Dominate Beast. Conjure Mind Elemental and Grasping Vine. Light and Wall of Fire. Coast, Freedom of Movement and Confusion. Arctic, Conjure Mind Elemental, and Ice Storm. Well, she's already taken Grassland. And then she's got Mirror Image and Misty Step, Daylight and Haste, Freedom of Movement and Polymorph, Stone Skin and Dominate Beast. How about if we go Stone Skin and Dominate Beast? Those sound like good things. Now she's a level 8 druid. She just picked up an extra 4 spell slot and a feat. Now here I was going to go with Alert. I mean, she's a harper. She really should be like an actor or performer. She's a harper, but she's not really a harper. So I'm not going to be able to get her stats up properly. I could give her more hit points, but I think I want to have her be like me and Karlach, right? Alert. I really like Alert. She should have one last level here, Druid level 9. It's up to 66 hit points. She got some 5th level spells. And she gets one more, she gets another Circle of the Land. Okay, we've gotten Mountain with Stone Skin and Dominate, Daylight and Haste, Mirror Image and Misty Step, Spirit Helmet, and Glaives, and Armor Proficiency with Light Armor. I gotta get her in some decent light armor. Like attack an enemy moving out of your reach. Melee caster, instead of its dexterity monster, spellcasting modifier, which is the wisdom. Okay. Jeez. Wall of Stone and Conjure Elemental if she takes Mountain again. What does she have now? Stone Skin and Dominate. Daylight and Haste. Mirror Image and Misty Step. Mass Cure Wounds and Contagion. I like Mass Cure Wounds. Maybe? What's Mass Cure Wounds? 7 to 28 healing. Yeah, that does a lot of people. Let's let her have a healing thing. Let's go to the forest. That should be it. She should be done. Alright, Jaheira, now you're a nice 9th level druid. Okay. There's Arabella. I need to go back and get Gale. Alright, I gotta talk to my girls. Alright, let's go pick up Gale.
Dog.
Not you.
Sir, yes, sir.
Very well.
I need to go talk to Gale, not her. Okay.
What's on your mind?
Join me, why don't you? There's plenty of adventure to be had.
I'd be delighted. Though, someone else will need to watch the cook pot, of course.
Swap out with Jaheira?
Wonderful. Lead on, then.
Yep. Okay. I need to talk to Karlach, my girl. Talk to my girl, Karlach.
Wish we could stay and see what this place will be like without the shadows. I bet it's beautiful. No rest for the wicked, huh?
Tell me what you know about Gortash.
He got his claws into me early. I was a wild kid, brawling my way through the city. One of my mates got wind of a bit of work guarding some indoorsy type with lots of enemies. Seemed like easy money, so I went in for it. He took one look at me and said I was perfect. I like that. Not like that, you know. Just... it felt like a good fit. I kept him safe and he paid me well. Well enough to move into a better neighborhood and put something away for the future. My future. I respected him. Trusted him. And he returned that trust, that respect. His life was in my hands, and I took that seriously. The whole thing with Zariel happened so fast. I had no idea what had gone down until it was over. 1 minute I was in Baldur's Gate, a happy, healthy, not quite kid. The next, I was burning up in Avernus with an engine for a heart. Zariel laughed. Said she paid him well for my services. She'd wanted to test her new machine, and he said I'd be able to handle it. He was right. Sometimes I wish he weren't. Evil bastard.
Yeah, I'm making sure you're coming along when we take Gortash down. That's for certain. Okay, now there should still be... Where's Halsin? Still haven't found Halsin. He's always so far away from wherever I'm at. Volo's over here. Is Halsin over here? There's Thaniel. Where's... Why don't I have Halsin here? I'm really confused. Let's talk to Thaniel.
You did it. Catherick Thorm is no more. The Shadow's grip is broken. Soon, the land shall heal.
Glad I could help.
Not as glad as I am. Nature moves at its own pace and bestows its bounty when it sees fit. Give it time. A reward shall come to you when you need it most.
Okay, there's no Halsin to talk to. There's no Halsin, and there's no Withers. So I guess they won't show up. What's up here? No, that was Jaheira. So, okay, that's Jaheira. I know that. Alright, I guess I talked to my girlfriend. I've talked to Wyll. I had to talk to Wyll. I'm gonna come talk to my girlfriend.
The shadows are losing their grip on these lands. Shah can indeed be thwarted. Comforting to know. You wanted something?
How are you feeling, hon?
Do you really need to ask? I'm sorry. I have a lot on my mind. The shadow fell. Night song. I can think of little else.
Night Song has some explaining to do. But I don't know where she is. I thought if I came back to camp, they would be here.
That's not the first time you've made such a leap. I don't know. Maybe it's a Selûnite trick, or another way for Lady Shah to test my faith. The sooner I speak to Nightsong, the sooner I'll know what the future holds for me. Assuming I have a future at all.
Do I say this? I think I just want to get out of here. Obviously, the people are not here. There's no Night Song, there's no Halsin. I guess I have to go on the road. Alright, let's go on the road to Baldur's Gate. Maybe it's only after I leave the Shadowlands that things happen. What's the time? 28 minutes. We'll go up the road a bit and see what happens. I get a feeling once I go up this road, I'm done. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. The road to Baldur's Gate is this way.
Looks like an army marched through here.
Yeah. They did. We saw them earlier. Okay, so that's the way to Baldur's Gate. When I go here, I don't think I can come back. Alright, we're going to take the plunge. End of chapter 2, right? Yes, I'm done. As far as I can tell. I need to get on the other side. Okay, now we're at campsite. Now is everybody here? There's my kids. I'm so confused. I'm gonna come talk to Scratch.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
Anything new? Nope. I guess I need to take a long rest. Maybe if I end the day, I'll get to be able to talk to people.
You smell very delicious.
Nothing
but I
new
will
with him.
not bite you. Ooh, more. Nice here. The caves smell like rotting meat.
Yeah, nothing new.
Camp smells like goblins. Yes, fun.
Okay. I guess they're gonna make me do a long rest or something. Because I'm not seeing... That's Karlach. That's my girlfriend. Oh, we're at the end of day. They did an end of day thing here. Because we're all, like, not in normal clothes. That's Lae'zel. Ah, there's Aylin. There's Dame Aylin. And Isabel. Do I need to bring Shadowheart down here? There's Halsin. Okay. Halsin doesn't have anything to say. I want to talk to him.
I swear, I can already feel a change in the air. Like the curse itself knows its time is short.
Glad
I knew I could put my faith in you. If only we had met sooner.
Yeah, everybody seems to say that. Alright, I'm not going to bring a druid with me right now. I wouldn't know how to run my party. Alright, I have to talk to her.
What do you know about me?
There we go.
You spoke of my past. Being chased by wolves. I told no one about that. Almost no one. But I certainly didn't share that with you.
There is nothing I can tell you that you do not already know yourself. They trained you well, trained you hard. Chiseled away any part of you that did not fit their plan. They made you forget.
I chose to do that. For the mission to protect Shaz.
Secrets. Yes, yes, that is an old song, girl. Your goddess cares more for her precious secrets than she does her devotees.
Get to the point.
When you freed me, you severed a bond between me and that dog, Thorm. A bond of pain. His, inflicted on me. When I laid eyes on you, I sensed a similar bond. You, tethered to two others. Someplace distant. Let me help you remember.
You feel Shadowheart's mind tug at the edges of your own. You know this sensation. She wants you to see whatever is about to be revealed.
Of course, she's my girlfriend.
Your mind joins with Shadowheart's. Something pulls at you both, bringing you elsewhere.
Okay, here we go. Okay, I remember this scene. Sorry, I was running a little long, folks, but I thought it was important.
Remember that it is a common right amongst Aluna's followers to send their children off into the woods to find their way home. Perhaps this time it had gone awry. It seems that one child never came back. She was taken.
What? Who was that man?
You already know. Did you not see yourself in him? Do you not recognize your own blood?
My father. That was him.
That is him. He lives still. And your mother, too.
No. It can't be. I'm an orphan.
And who told you that? Your adoptive family? You are not to blame. You were young, impressionable. They took you because they wanted to break and remake you. But you are a child no longer. You are a woman. One who knows what must be done.
My parents. I need to save them.
Perhaps this isn't a good idea. We've got other concerns. Does this mean you're a Selûnite? I'm her boyfriend. I'm gonna help. I'll help.
Your parents are with your abductors. You will need to return to their lair. But be warned. You may have once thought of them as comrades, mentors, friends, even lovers. They will all be enemies now.
Not a
You
problem.
have been forewarned for what is to come, but not yet forearmed.
I thought that was cast into the Shadowfell.
I was able to retrieve it before it sank too far into Shah's umbral domain. Shah is quick to discard whatever she has no use for. I think you know that well enough. But I felt it call to me as I took flight. Whatever Shah calls her own, Selûne has equal claim to. They are one and the same. Their power is matched and mirrored. Take it. You will find it useful. What you do with it, that will be up to you. Same as before.
I'll need every advantage, it seems. Thank you.
A debt repaid. You returned my life unto me. Now go and claim your own.
It hurts.
Shah torments you still. What a spiteful creature she is. This will not stop until you take action. See that your parents' sacrifices are not in vain. Allow the Moon Maiden to guide you at last.
I've gotten the do I have to go talk to Shadowheart? Why do I have a feeling there's gonna be a thing over my girlfriend's head here? No? Okay, we're gonna stop here. Well, that's interesting. I was kind of suspecting this all along. She had on that selenite stone on her, like, tiara before. And then it just seemed like she was, because of the way she was taken in the woods, it was like, this looks like somebody set up to kidnap her. And it's turning out I was right. So I had this storyline kind of sort of correct. Not completely, obviously, but, okay. So, probably gonna talk to her. I guess we need to long rest before we get out on the road to Baldur's Gate. Means I'll lose my fire elemental. I don't want to lose my fire elemental. I like my fire elemental. But probably couldn't walk in the city with a fire elemental. They probably would attack us. She'll lose her giant strength. He'll lose his necrotic damage. I think I still have a bark skin, so I will check offline, make sure that I have another bark skin for Karlach. I need to seriously think about whether I want to do something about her armor situation, if there's something I can do for her. I'd really like to get her armor up, but I don't want to lose her bonuses from her barbarian ability, so I'm going to have to do a little bit of looking at that to see if I can do something about all that. So I'll do all that offline. It looks like we've ended Chapter 2. We're starting Chapter 3. At least that's what I'm going to call this. When I start up the next time, it's going to be the beginning of Chapter 3 in my playlist list. Because I think it's Chapter 3. So, if you like what you see, hit the thumbs up button. If you really like to see, go ahead and subscribe, hit the notify bell. Be notified to upload videos into scheduled streams. We've got a whole bunch of stories to go take ourselves down the paths of. So, we'll review them real quick at the beginning of the next one. We've leveled up Jaheira, so we all are at 9th level. I have 2 9th level druids now. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with them all, but I have all these druids. And then I'm going to take a quick talk to Shadowheart, and then probably just, I think it's just go to bed, right? Yeah, it's just go to bed. So, yeah, I'll probably talk to Shadowheart once more and see if there's anything that from that conversation that needs to be exchanged with us. And then we'll go to bed, so we get a long rest, do up our spells, and we'll jump back out onto the road and see where we go. All right? All right. I'm Dren608. Until we meet again, stay safe, and bye-bye.